We addressed our target audience, young couples, aged 16 to mid-20s, by including a young couple as the protagonists. This should attract our target audience as they will be able to relate with the characters. This will also make our audience connect and feel for the characters. By doing this, it will make our film opening a success. There is a particular point in the film that appeals to our female viewers. In the middle of the film opening, there is a mid-shot where the couple share an intimate touch of the hand. From our research, we have found that females consider themselves emotional beings, and thus, when a romantic gesture is composed, they fully enjoy it and become engaged. This is the uses and gratification theory, where people go to watch films to feel emotions. We have purposely included few points in our film opening which may appeal to the male viewers. This is because a film which has inspired our film, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, does not show any references that will appeal to men, e.g. the links to the genre action. This is to confuse the male viewers to make them think, is this actually an action? So when they do see the references which appeal to them, they will become fully engaged and hooked. I believe we could have done more to attract the male audience without revealing the genre action till the end. This is because we focused the film opening more on our female viewers. To appeal to our male audience, we could have used the Lara Mulvey male gaze theory by adding a tilt shot of the female protagonist toe to head. When watching our film opening, our audience will see the film through the two protagonists, Hugo and Ellie's perspectives. We have two protagonists from both genders so that our audience of couples have someone they both can relate to. Therefore, this will attract our audience to our film. In the film opening, the audience witnesses the couple's open life. They are shown as a usual happy couple. However, in the second half of the film opening, we let the audience witness our protagonists' secret lives, in which they find out they are spies and must end each other's lives. This relates to the generic conventions of a romance film, as the couple are drawn apart for certain circumstances. The impact of this will draw our audience to the edge of their seats, making them eager to see what happens next and making our opening a success. Did you enjoy watching our film opening?
I did. I found that it was very amusing and it was my cup of tea, and that I would definitely see it again.
Are there any areas which need to be improved?
If I was to give one area that I think they should improve on, I'd recommend them redoing the middle bit. I don't know. I think that maybe you could have added a little bit more in the way of the couple just sitting at the table and having a conversation rather than just having a few lines.
Are there any areas which need to be improved?
If I was to give one area that I think they should improve on, I'd recommend them redoing the middle bit. I don't know. I think that maybe you could have added a little bit more in the way of the couple just sitting at the table and having a conversation rather than just having a few lines.
What genre do you think the film is, and why?
I think that the genre is probably romance, because, you know, it's a couple sitting at the table. However, there might be a little bit of action, you know, maybe at the end of the film, maybe by the bosses telling each other to kill themselves. I mean, you know.
I believe that my audience research was very positive. This was because the person answering our questionnaire said he really enjoyed our film opening. He addressed us in areas he would like to see changed. For example, the couple talking scene. This was because it was slow paced and didn't really interest him. He successfully identified that our film genre was a romance and found some links to action. As well as this, he was interested in seeing the rest of our film. This meant that our film opening was a success, as it had hooked him into our film.